Due to the fact that Bill Nye has been stung by a stingray,
Oh, science.
Moser Yeong is here to replace him today.
Hello, I'm Professor Moser Yeong, teaching you about water systems.
Feels like I'm losing my mind, caught up trying to count all these girls in my life.
Hello everybody, welcome. My name is Professor Moser Yeong. Today, right now, we're at the Yeong Laboratories. Since that we are teaching water system today, and I'm not smart enough to teach it all by myself, I have hired my assistant, Edwin, to help me. Get up, Edwin. Okay, this is the world. Water is very important to our life. As you can see, there are three types of water systems: salt water, fresh water, and estuaries. The entire world, 72% is covered by water. And among these waters, 97.2 is salt water, and the rest is divided among fresh water and estuaries. And I believe that
Moser?
oh no.
Oh, get out of here.
Try this at home.
Salt water contains many dissolved salts and minerals, thus causing the water to taste very salty and also make it very dense.
Uh-oh.
Dude, this is my show. Anyways, fresh water is the cleanest water found on Earth. As you can see, fresh water contains very little particles. Although it has very little, doesn't mean it doesn't have any. Thus, meaning that you have to sanitize it before drinking. Bon appetit. Estuaries is actually a combination of both salt water and fresh water, thus making it its own water system.
Rock, paper, scissors!
Oh, wait, I got the good cup.
I'm Edwin, live at the FCC Laboratories, here to get an actual question on an actual real-life water expert. Bob!
Yeah, right.
Well, Edwin, I'd like to thank you for having me on your show. But before I give my speech about water, I'd just like to tell you a little about me. I spent my whole life with water. I was even born in a puddle. Every day I would wet my bed until I was 20. So yeah, I've been around a lot of water. So anyways, salt water is mostly found in oceans, lakes, swamps, marshes, and sometimes even rivers. Many different wildlife live in these bodies of water. Fresh water, on the other hand, is very rare and mostly found in natural springs. Finally, estuaries can mainly be found in rivers, where the water from the ocean breaks off and streams into that river.
Whoa.
But, unfortunately, I have to go now, and by I have to go, I mean you have to leave my property, so get out!
Thanks! You may be thinking how bodies of water formed on the Earth in the first place.
No.
Well, let's take a look in our time machine.
Oh, science!
Oh, that was real fun. As you can see, comets fell on the Earth, causing very large craters to form. And then hot gases were condensed, and they formed into the clouds. And then later on fell as rain, filling up these craters, thus causing large bodies of water to form.
To the time machine of science! Oh, God. Oh, dizzy. Okay, another theory is that in the past, gases were floating on the Earth that were made of water particles. And once these particles were evaporated and condensed into the air, they are precipitated down as liquid particles, thus creating these large bodies of water on the solid surface of the Earth.
Even though it's
is a daily condition such as temperature, precipitation, humidity. As for climate, on the other hand, is the average weather of a long period of time.
For example, if it was only raining or foggy for one day, that would only be considered weather. But for example, if it was partially sunny with rain for a whole month, that would be climate.
So, you may wonder, how do water systems affect the weather and climate? Well, they do in many ways. First of all, the water system creates the water cycle. Evaporation, condensation, and precipitation are all three main sections of this cycle. Precipitation, of course, is the rain, snow, and hail of the weather and climate.
Another way is with the temperature. If a city is near a large lake, then the temperature there is warmer at night than the other places. This is because a large body of water next to them has higher heat capacity. The water collects heat slowly during the day and releases it slowly at night. This makes the temperature much warmer than the temperature of the city that is near the water.
That's all for Science of Water today. Thanks for tuning in. Stay tuned next time, and hopefully Bill Nye has a fast recovery.
Yeah, right. Hoo-hoo.
Feels like I'm losing my mind. Caught up trying to count all these girls in my life. So hard for me to resist. When they walk by, they give me the eye. I fall in love every time. And it's so deceiving how people perceive me. But I'm in search of the perfect one.